What's up, good people? Welcome back to another episode of Undrafted Views. We're here. We talk sports from the sidelines. And today we're going to talk about the Washington Wizards. And we want to know if they can sustain a top 6 spot in the East. Let's get into it.
So the Wizards are currently number one in the Eastern Conference, having won 7 of the last 2 games with a record of 9-3. Can they sustain the top 6? They sitting at number 1 right now, but yeah.
I want to say yes. With the way they're playing right now and considering the teams that the majority anticipated would be in the top 6 are not there at all. And I'm talking about teams like Boston, teams like the Raptors, the Bucks.
Yeah.
Although I know the Bucks will eventually get there, but right now, can they sustain their 1 through 6 spot? Yeah, maybe not at the top. I get it. They'll lose some games, but the other teams that they will be competing against are not even there. So yes, absolutely, they're doing it.
Well, I knew the Wizards were going to be good, but I didn't know they were going to be this good without having Rui Hachimura here recently. Right now, he's on a non-COVID absence, and I don't know what that's about, but I can suspect it has something to do with Kyle Kuzma taking his starting role. What you think?
Well, hey, I don't know if that's the case. It could be really for personal reasons. I just know that the Wizards upgraded their roster year over year by adding Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, and Spencer Dinwiddie. They just did. They just did those 3 players right there, and they were able to add additional 3-point shooting. With Kyle Kuzma, somebody can support Bradley Beal. I mean, it's just their roster year over year is just better. Did you not know this time last season they were 3-9?
Yeah.
Like what? So yeah, unfortunately, I know. Hopefully that's not the case with Rui, but next man up. I don't know what to tell you. Right? Doesn't mean you still can't get in, but if you're not playing, hopefully everything is okay with him. But if that can be the case, and that's too bad for him, because that would you a poor loser? Don't do that. No.
Yeah, and they're winning games without him. Now let's talk about this contribution right now. These are the new additions. All right, Spencer Dinwiddie is pulling in 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Would you say he's an upgrade from Russell Westbrook last season?
I would say yes, based on pace. Now we know that this is not the slight Brody in any way, right? I just think that what the Wizards needed, Spencer Dinwiddie actually feels that gap right now. So yes, absolutely. I think so. He helps with pace and he's consistent. And I think that's what it is. It's a compliment to Bradley Beal. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Spencer is not very ball dominant. He's not type A like Russ was. And I think this is a really good match for him. Now, Kyle Kuzma, killing the game, finally got his opportunity to shine, and he's taking full advantage. 14 points, 9 rebounds, 8 on the defensive end, and 2 assists. And he looks energetic and happy to be in DC.
Oh my gosh. If you've watched any of our earlier videos, I mean, when we first started, we talked about Kyle Kuzma, and we were saying that we needed for him to get out of LA. I'm glad he got a championship with LA, so good for him. But he needs to get out of LA to be able to showcase his true talent. And I believe the Washington Wizards are allowing him to do that, and he's actually performing. So I am really excited about Kyle Kuzma. It is so good to see him perform, finally getting his 3-shot back. I mean, it's just an overall night and day performance between what he did with the Lakers, his 4th season. I'm going to say it's about 4 seasons with the Lakers, and what he's been doing so far in this short in the early season of the 2022 season. So it's good to see. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, but you know what? KCP, I believe he's out. He's career low right now, 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. He used to put up more with the Los Angeles Lakers, but you think he's a good addition to this lineup?
I'm gonna. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. My 3 would be Dinwiddie, Kuzma, and Montrez. I didn't say KCP. I guess you want to add him. But you know what, though? Honestly, KCP is performing about the same as he performed in his last season with the LA Lakers.
Okay.
It could be one of the reasons why they actually traded him. What I am waiting for him to showcase is his bubble performance. And I haven't seen that yet. Right?
Yeah.
And if you think about how KCP performed in the bubble, the Disney bubble, versus how he performed his last season with the LA Lakers is night and day. So
Yep.
I think he's actually doing the same thing he did with his last season with the Lakers currently right now. So hopefully it'll kind of show up. However, when he does hit a three or when he does make a play, it can be, although it may not be as consistent as I would like to see it, it sometimes happens at the right time. So we'll just see how it continues to play out. Let me just kind of review and watch more of what KCP is offering to this Washington Wizards team. But right now, whether he's on the court or not, I really don't care.
Now, Montrezl Harrell has been the biggest. Oh my goodness. I think he's in line for sixth man of the year. I mean, it's unbelievable. He's playing 29 minutes a game, dropping 18 points and 9 rebounds and playing with so much ferocity. It's just crazy.
You know what? My term for Montrezl Harrell is Mr. Box him out. I mean, he will when I say he like box out king, he is so and he's not the tallest, nor is he the shortest, but his strength and power is sometimes unmatched against these other players. And he plays very well against taller guys. He's just big. I mean, he's like his whole persona and how he performs and how he plays is just so powerful. I think it's the powerful is the word where he gets to the line. Like he's gonna get a foul, he's gonna box you out, and you're gonna be looking like, what just happened?
You're gonna get bodied too. You're gonna get bodied.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And see, this is this is how he played when he won Sixth Man of the Year.
Yep.
Hence is why he got it the year he got. I think it was in 2019. 2019. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but when he won Sixth Man of the Year, his performance that year is what he's actually putting up right now with the Wizards.
Yeah, he's playing phenomenal. Without him, oh my goodness, because right now they're playing without Davis Bertans.
Yeah.
Cassius Winston is out. Rui Hachimura, Thomas Bryant. Those are key pieces, huh?
Are they?
Well, definitely Rui Hachimura.
Yeah.
Davis is their sniper from three. They could use him, especially if KCP's shot is off from the perimeter.
That's true.
Now, Thomas Bryant, he hasn't played a while. He had this ACL. Hopefully he's back in the next couple of weeks, but he normally averages 14 points and 6 rebounds. We haven't seen his contribution, but when he comes back and Rui, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
So it's fortunate that they've been able to maintain a spot in the top 6 in the East with what they have right now. But as the stretch continues to happen and as we get deeper into the season, those players will most definitely start to be advantageous to the Wizards. Yes, of course, because how they're playing right now, some of these players are going to need a little bit of rest. I mean, maybe not 28 minutes, maybe 25. I mean, so you'll need these other players to step in and kind of help with that. So yeah, the Wizards they're running on all cylinders right now. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah. So let's talk about the teams that are currently in the top 6. Obviously, the Wiz are number 1, the Chicago Bulls, Brooklyn Nets, 76ers, Cavs, and the Heat. Of those 6, do you see any of them dropping down 7 through 10?
The Cavs. Yes. I say the Cavs, although they're doing really well right now. We're talking about long term, right? Yes. Maybe the Cavs. Maybe the Cavs. Yeah, this is going to be the Cavs for me. What about you?
You know, golly, it would have to be the Cleveland Cavaliers. But, 7 through 10 is not bad in the Eastern Conference.
No, not at all.
The Wiz, they're definitely going to have to fight in order to keep, their 1 through 6. Because, look, check it out, though. Atlanta, they're not playing well. The Philadelphia 76ers have not won a game since Joel Embiid went out. So they don't have to worry about them right now. So if the Wiz can just continue their continuity and chemistry and still play with that dog, I think they can hold on to the top 6.
I think they can hold on to the top 6. And please don't forget about the Milwaukee Bucks. Because right now they are playing they're not playing to their capacity, right? So once that finally I really see the Bucks taking the top 6 spot eventually. I see that. Now, I'm not saying that because I believe the Wizards will now drop down. No, I just think that they'll be there somewhere. And so if a team had to leave the top 6, I would probably say it would be the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Let's take a look at the Wizards' upcoming games and, how you think they will fare. First game up is the New Orleans Pelicans.
What?
Right.
They're going to be playing a scrimmage game next. Oh, they're going to win that scrimmage game.
Yeah, the Pels are. I don't even know who that team is right now.
I'm actually surprised they won their last game. As of this recording, they won a game recently. Now, so now that they're like 2 and whatever, but I can't believe
Yes,
it.
it's very disappointing. However, the Wizards play the Charlotte Hornets next. That might be a pretty good matchup.
Yeah, probably. Probably. They play the Hornets actually twice in the next 5 games. So if nothing else, they'll split. I think they'll split.
Yeah, and then the Miami Heat, they play them back to back. I mean, that right there, ooh, I don't know. Miami has been struggling a little bit as of late on their West Coast trip. So the Wiz could potentially split that series with the Miami Heat.
Yeah, and also I want to know, where will Jimmy Butler be?
Yes.
Okay, so the Wizards' success will be based on whether or not Jimmy Butler is playing in the games with the Heat, right? Because Jimmy Butler brings that element to the Heat that makes them successful, and without Jimmy Butler, the Heat sometimes struggle. So
I have the Wizards going 3-1 on their next couple of games.
uh,
I know that they can
I
beat
support
the
that.
Pelicans, the
Yeah,
Charlotte Hornets, and they'll probably split with the Miami Heat. So that's
yeah,
my prediction.
I can support that. Yeah, I can support that. Absolutely, I have the same. Yep, 100%.
All right, you guys, we're going to wrap up this episode on the Washington Wizards. Make sure you drop down in the comments and let us know if you think the Washington Wizards can hang on to one of the top 6 spots in the Eastern Conference. Thank you all for watching. We will see you on the next one. But until then,
Peace.
peace, y'all.